When the final stretch of winter settles over the city and the days grow short enough for evening to arrive almost without warning, apartments begin to shift in mood, taking on a softness and intimacy that feels distinctly tied to the approach of the new year. And this transformation often begins quietly, with small touches that build into an atmosphere of warmth. Tiny lights appearing along shelves, the gentle glow of candles reflecting off glass surfaces, the subtle addition of greenery that brings life into spaces otherwise muted by the cold season. And as these elements accumulate, the home starts to feel like a cocoon, a place where time slows down and each room seems to hum with a sense of anticipation. And one of the most captivating aspects of New Year interior design is its ability to blend simplicity with celebration, allowing even modern minimalist spaces to take on an emotional richness through carefully curated details, whether it's a single evergreen branch displayed in a matte ceramic vase or a full arrangement of winter foliage cascading across a console table, each element designed to evoke the season without overwhelming the senses. And lighting, perhaps more than anything, becomes the key storyteller of this period, casting warm amber tones through translucent curtains, creating small pockets of glow in corners that are otherwise forgotten, and layering the home in a softness that turns every glance into a moment of quiet contemplation. And many people choose to add reflective accents, subtle metallics in gold or champagne, delicate glass ornaments, mirrored trays that catch flickers of candlelight, introducing a sense of magic that feels both elegant and rooted in tradition. And as the main living area begins to take shape, the space naturally draws people toward its center, where the festive spirit is often most visible in the form of a decorated tree or a carefully arranged vignette, serving as a focal point that brings together color, warmth, and the emotional essence of the season. And while some prefer bold, abundant decor with layers of ornaments, ribbons, and sparkling textures, others lean into a more understated approach, allowing natural materials like wood, linen, and greenery to speak for themselves, creating a modern New Year aesthetic that is both timeless and deeply soothing. And this aesthetic flows naturally into the dining area, where table settings become expressions of hospitality, linen napkins in muted tones, softly glowing candles running along the center, sprigs of pine tucked alongside plates, glassware that reflects the ambient light like tiny constellations, coming together to create an atmosphere that elevates even the simplest meal into something meaningful. And in the kitchen, design becomes intertwined with ritual, with warm lighting bouncing off ceramic jars, wooden cutting boards, and seasonal treats placed in open view, infusing the space with both practicality and charm, making the act of cooking feel like part of the celebration rather than a task. And as we drift into the bedroom, the tone becomes even more serene, with textiles chosen for comfort, knit throws, heavy winter duvets, soft pillows that invite lingering mornings, and decor that hints at the season without disturbing the tranquility, perhaps a single candle on the nightstand or a string of warm lights draped gently across the headboard. And even small, often overlooked corners of the apartment transform during this time, such as entryways adorned with winter branches, windowsills holding clusters of candles, or reading nooks wrapped in layers of blankets that invite quiet moments of reflection. And what makes New Year apartment design so captivating is its dual nature. It is both celebratory and calming, both nostalgic and forward-looking, capturing the essence of endings and beginnings in the same breath. And as the year reaches its final hours, the home becomes a stage for memory-making, where conversations linger, where the soft glow of lights feels almost symbolic, where the textures of comfort wrap around those present like a warm embrace. And as the countdown begins, the apartment, glowing with carefully placed light, enriched by the textures of winter, grounded by natural materials, and alive with the energy of the season, becomes not just a beautifully designed space but a sanctuary of emotion, a reminder that while another year prepares to unfold, the warmth we cultivate inside our homes remains a constant source of connection, grounding, and quiet hope.